Since it's Pride Month, what better time is it to celebrate all of the anime characters who belong to the Alphabet Mafia? Some of these are canonically queer, and some I'm just going straight off of vibes. Now, these are my, and I repeat, my opinions based off of decades of gaydar, so take with that what you will. So with that being said, I'm Nat, your queer Neko Deco Pop host, here to make all the homophobic people rage quit all of these anime. This first section include entire anime casts, and I said casts of queer anime characters, that at this point is just easier to include everyone. First off, we have Skate the Infinity. Are y'all even surprised? Of course we're starting here. I don't care what y'all say, everyone in this show is gay. Reki and Langa, gay.
Reki, my love of skateboarding is because of you.
Cherry and Joe, married.
Hello. You're too close.
Adam and Tadashi, whatever this is.
Silly pup, you're mine for the rest of our lives.
Okay.
Miya, pansexual catboy. Shadow, bisexual king. There is not one straight main cast character in the bunch, and I love it. I love the chaos, I love the marriage, I love the banter, and I love the dub. So much so that this is my favorite dub of all time. Honestly, it's the new gold standard. And if you're a sub snob and aren't changed by this line,
hey bitches and bros and non-binary hoes,
then what are we even doing here?
Where are my lesbians? Where are my lesbians?
Kakegurui, one of the biggest gatherings of lesbians outside a pride parade, and not just regular lesbians, chaotic, destructive, unhinged, and insane lesbians playing with literal live ammo. Like, what the f is this scene? And this scene. And this scene. What is going on? Plus, these women are dog walking the men in their lives, and I am living for it. Now, they might have not outwardly said that they're gay, but there is no straight explanation for these interactions. Like, come on. Now for slightly less unhinged lesbians, we have like half the cast of Bocchi the Rock. Kita, gay. Ryou, gay. Seika and Pa, couple. Hiroi, chaotic bisexual. And everyone else probably somewhere under the umbrella spectrum. Just gotta watch out for this lot, cause musicians dating each other and gay musicians, they are all a single degree of separation away from each other, and literally one bad breakup from the messiest album that would give Fleetwood Mac a run for their money. I know, because I'm queer and a musician and can 100% back up just how messy it gets when songwriters are involved. Our second section is all about the couples and thruples and the relationships that could and should have been canon. To start off, we have Alucard, Trevor, and Sypha from Castlevania. The fact that these three didn't end up as a throuple is a crime against God. Like, I'm glad we got some kind of threesome with Alucard, even if it did, end up like that. But the banter, the glances, the tension.
I will find us a covered wagon and horses if you two can manage not to kill each other while I'm gone.
Oh, please. We're not children. He shouldn't die. Yes, fuck you.
You turn me into someone who says shit. Fucking shit, hairy arse, warts, giant slimy balls, shit!
Oh my god. I'm turning into Belmont.
See? God hates me.
This was such a massively missed opportunity of one of the best relationships known to anime. Let's all take a moment of silence to grieve this devastating loss. Now that that's done, yeah, this show was gay as hell, and I adore all of the main cast, especially those voice actors. Like, good God. Given is definitive scientific proof that you can awkwardly sing on a staircase and it will turn someone gay. I'm not going to take questions because the evidence is literally shown to us in HD. I absolutely love Mafuyu as a character, but I honestly could have done without the whole tragic gay trope, but he's such a sweetheart that I'll overlook it this time. Uenoyama is a walking, talking gay panic existential crisis, and honestly, such much needed representation in how to do gay panic right. I'm always gonna laugh that this is how we fell in love, because, like, y'all, we really need to be honest here. This was so bad.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Y'all might ask where the other couple is, why they aren't here. Well, that's just because there's way too much dubious consent and just unnecessary angst. I don't think Akihiko and Haruhi are a good couple. I think that they were just kind of shoved together so that there'd be two gay couples, but like they both need serious therapy to work out whatever the f***ery is going on here. Ah, yes, our favorite cousins, the ultimate roommates. They were your gay awakening, they were my gay awakening, they helped shape the culture. And they are in a throuple with their big titty goth girlfriend Pluto. There's already like a million video essays about how they shaped gay representation in anime and yada yada yada. Let's just call it what it is. Royalty status, bitch. And our newest addition, we have one of the cutest couples in all of anime. Misaki and Hiromu from Tadaima Okaeri. They are also the first Omegaverse couple to grace the anime stage. Not only do they have to deal with the prejudices that alphas and omega pairings cause, which for some reason in this world building are looked down upon, but they also have to combat same-sex discrimination. But despite all of that, they always come back together to create a safe and loving home for them and their children. Tadaima Okaeri is my all-time favorite comfort manga, and the anime is absolutely doing it justice. Highly, highly recommend y'all check this one out. And our final section is all about all of our favorite individuals who absolutely stole every single scene that they were in.
That's right. From this day forward, direct your lust toward me.
I think we're all confused that Ayame confessed to Mine at the end of the series because, honey, have you looked at yourself? That entire scene was homophobic as hell and robbed us of one of the most chaotic gays in all of anime.
Indeed. I know you must be wondering, am I a bottom or am I a top? Well, I am a bottom all the way. There's nothing to fear, darling. Should the world turn on you, I will remain ever at your side, steadfast and true. Whatever you may think, I'm paying her the utmost respect. Make some tea, princess. No, that wouldn't do. He never lets me get a lick of sleep.
Careful now, honey. Think of the kids.
Yes, I know he could just be bisexual, but the way that the anime play, he really gave one or the other vibe. So yeah, homophobic as hell. There is no, and I repeat, no, hetero explanation for anything this man has ever done, and he's one of my all-time favorite anime characters. So just, yes, Ayame, all of that, yes.
Oh, of course, it's my old friend Ryou. How the hell have you been keeping then?
Bella! Where the hell have you been, Loca?
Speaking of chaotic gays, we have the most chaotic gay to ever grace the anime screen. That would honestly give Griffith a run for his money, and if we're being completely honest, probably inspired him. There's just something about absolutely destructive queer characters that I deeply connect with, and Ryou, he is the most destructive one I have ever seen. Whether you love or hate them, you cannot deny their absolute prowess and magnetic influence. In another world, we could have had the world's greatest love story, but instead we got the most destructive one. Ryou is the definition of I'm here for gay rights, but I'm even more here for gay wrongs. As for our second Devilman Crybaby character to chart, I feel like Miko does not get enough credit, both in the show or in the fandom. Canonically gay and the definition of a bad bitch glow-up, Miko really was that bitch. Need someone to distract the cops while you can escape? She's got you. Need someone to run an errand, and I mean run? She's got you. Need a ride or die who will be there until the bitter end? She's unfortunately got you. Najimi is one of those characters who brightens up every room that they enter and absolutely steals the show in every scene that they're in. I have adored this adorable genderqueer ball of chaos ever since they were first introduced. Their humor, their drive, and their constant existential crises, I relate to all of it. Najimi is truly fearless and literally made every single scene that they were in 10 times better. And I will continue to go through Najimi withdrawals until season 2 eventually debuts. Now is one of my all-time favorite trans characters in anime. She's a total baddie, works in the fashion industry, and fiercely looks after her flock. But what I love even more is how they depict her. Her gender isn't some big plot point or drama, and her family accepts her. They don't make a big deal about her being trans, they just let her exist. What a concept! Her personality is so bright and loving, and she has an amazing sense of humor. She's the type of aunt that would 100% have your back, whether you're family or chosen family. Let's just have more characters like now. Let's just let people exist. Millie is a lesbian and you can't change my mind. I don't care if she was in a relationship with a man. She is my big tall lesbian and the pillar in Trigun. It is still a crime against humanity that they left her out of the reboot. I literally spent the entire first episode screaming, "Where's my tall lesbian? Millie!" And last but not least, we have Hana. Much like Tokyo Godfathers, she is grossly overlooked and not given enough credit for her contribution to queer anime. She gave us trans representation back in 2003 in Japan, but also shined a much-needed light on homelessness and how it deeply affects the LGBT community. Hana was and is a trailblazer and one of my all-time favorite characters in all of anime.
She's an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment.
So there you have it. Those are all of my favorite queer anime characters. They have all had an impact in my life, whether it be a passing appreciation to a fundamental shift in how I see myself. Growing up as a queer kid in Kansas during the early 2000s, finding queer media was far and few in between. So when I could find it in anime, that meant the world to me. It just goes to show how much of a massive effect that representation has, and for good. I am so happy to see more queer characters not only being featured in anime, but featured in a way that focuses on them just existing, rather than having their sexuality or gender fall into the tragic gay trope. What characters have helped you in your journey? Let me know in the comments below. I had a lot of fun making this new style of chaotic video, so let me know if you guys would like to see more content like this in the future. If you liked the video, make sure to like and subscribe. If you hated it, make sure to share it to that one underground lesbian golf mafia from Birdie Wing. I would love to get my ass handed to me by then. Happy Pride, go do something gay, and I'll see all of y'all on the next one.